What's your best the tables have turned moment? My brother was the golden child of the family. Everyone thought he was a genius with money, and for 10 years I was the screw-up who could barely pay rent. That was the lie we all lived. I just accepted it. I mean, he had the $70,000 BMW, the designer suits, and a condo downtown. I had a studio apartment that smelled like old cabbage and a bank account that stayed in the double digits. Whenever I asked him for a loan or even some basic advice, he would just sigh. He would tell me that I lacked discipline and that I was financially illiterate. He actually used those words, financially illiterate. He made me feel small, like I was some kind of burden to the family. I felt a lot of shame, honestly. I thought I was just bad with numbers. But then, something weird happened. I tried to apply for a simple credit card to buy a new fridge because mine had died in July, and I got denied instantly. The reason was that my debt-to-income ratio was impossible. I had no idea what that even meant. I didn't just shrug it off this time. I spent 3 hours on hold with a credit agency, fighting with a representative who kept hanging up on me. I had to prove my identity using a specific childhood memory and a pet's name that my brother thought I had forgotten. When the agent finally pulled up the file, my stomach dropped. There were 6 different high-limit credit cards and 2 personal loans, all in my name, but the mailing addresses were all linked to a series of P.O. boxes my brother had set up. He had been using my social security number to fund his entire lifestyle for a decade. He wasn't a genius. He was just a thief who used me as his personal piggy bank while calling me stupid to my face. I didn't scream. I didn't call him. I just sat there in my smelly apartment and felt this cold, hard clarity. I spent the next 2 weeks documenting every single cent. I found out he had racked up $12,000 in over-limit fees alone on one card. I didn't go to the police right away. I wanted him to feel the floor drop out from under him. We were sitting in his car in a grocery store parking lot, just talking. The smell of stale French fries was lingering in the air. We started arguing about something totally trivial, a trip to the lake when we were 8. He started lying about who drove the boat, trying to make himself the hero of the story like he always did. I just looked at him and said, I know about the P.O. boxes. He stopped talking mid-sentence. The silence in the car was heavy. He tried to laugh it off, saying I was imagining things, but his hand was shaking on the steering wheel. I reached into my bag and handed him a folder with every single account number and the total amount he owed in my name. I told him I had already filed the identity theft reports and frozen every single account. I didn't just stop the spending. I reported the fraud to the banks, which meant the balances were now his legal responsibility, not mine. He lunged toward me, screaming that I had ruined his life, that he couldn't pay it back. I just opened the car door and stepped out. I didn't look back. I just closed the door softly. He is still sending me emails begging for money to pay off the debt he created, but I just marked them all as spam.